Hello friends, I am Mrs. Stevenson again, and I'm going to show you one more art activity that you might like to try this week. This activity is about shapes. This is the second shape art that I am posting this week, so I hope that you enjoy doing them. This activity is going to be about tracing shapes, but tracing shapes in kind of an interesting way. So the first thing that you want to do is get a piece of paper. It can be a scrap piece of paper. It does not have to be colored paper. I'm just choosing colored paper because it's easier to see on the camera. And you can draw a shape that you're going to cut out of the paper. Okay, so I want to draw a heart. And if a grown-up is helping you, you can ask your grown-up to do dots for you. If you don't know how to draw the shape, or if you want help with the shape, you can ask a grown-up to do dots for you that you can trace. It's like a dot-to-dot coloring page. You can trace over the dots, and then that way you can practice creating your own shapes. You could do a star, you could do a circle, you can do a square, any shape you choose. Then you're going to use some scissors and cut the shape out. You always point the scissors away from your body and turn the paper with your other hand when you cut so that it's a little bit simpler. Now, on a piece of paper, you're going to place your shape anywhere you want on your paper. You can use colored paper, you can use black paper, you can use white paper, any kind of paper that you are wanting to use. So I'm choosing to put my shape right there. Okay. And I'm going to hold it with one hand, and I'm going to go over the edges with a crayon. You can use markers, you can use pencil crayons. I like to try using different art materials from time to time, and I haven't used crayons in a while, so that's why I'm choosing crayons for mine. I colored all around my heart. Now I'm going to lift the paper off, and I'm left with the shape. I'm going to do another. I'm going to make the shape go just a little bit off the paper like that. And I'm going to trace around the whole edge. Like that. And I'm getting these kind of spiky lines all the way around my shape. And it adds kind of neat texture to the piece of artwork. I'm going to flip my shape upside down. Do one down here. And I'm not really doing them in any planned way. I'm just deciding at the time where I want to place my shape and where I want it to be on the page. And this is just a neat way to use shapes to make designs on a piece of paper. So there we go. Now I'm going to use the same shape, but change colors. I'm going to try red. This time I'm going to overlap the two shapes because I think that might look interesting. I'll go all the way around. And I don't know if you can notice, but I'm actually getting a lot of color around the edges of the heart. I'm not just trying to stay on the white paper around the heart. I'm doing the color right across like that. I'm going to put another heart here, I think. And I think it looks really, really neat when the shapes are overlapping each other. Overlapping means they're kind of on top of one another. They're not just beside each other. They're kind of on top. Like that. Maybe one more over here, but just the tip of the heart, just the pointed part. Like that. And I could keep going. I could add more colors. I could add different shapes if I want to. I did a couple of other ones to show you. I used a star for one. And this is what my star picture looked like. Looks like I used different colors. I used purple and yellow for this one. And then I also used a circle. And this is what my circle picture looks like. I chose quite a few colors for this one. I don't know if you can see, but there's red and blue and green and orange on this one. And I could even keep going and put more colors and more shapes on this piece of paper. All right. So I hope you enjoy this activity. I know I'm looking forward to seeing what you create on Brightspace in your portfolios. And I hope that you enjoy it so much that you try a few different shapes like I did. Bye, everyone.